Alright, what's going on, my dudes? We're back here today with the Kingroot buff details, and holy crap, this guy looks so good. So I'm really excited to jump in today and start talking about Kingroot, the new updated Kingroot. I just recently duped my Kingroot, so I'm kind of excited for this, actually, man. So this is going to be a speed run, alright? We're at 5 minutes and 24 seconds here, so no music, no intro. The buff details just went live. I just got this document, and I downloaded it, highlighted everything that you need to know in less than 6 minutes. So let's get right to it, guys, alright? So, about Kingroot. Rising from under the canopy of a mysterious alien forest, Groot, the invincible master of plants and the king of Planet X, conquers all. This savage and ferocious monster from a parallel universe never met Rocket or joined the Guardians, instead becoming a galactic warlord and experimenting on captured humans. But now, the Ruthless King's mission has been interrupted by the Collector, and he has set his sights on a new goal, hoarding all of the abundant treasure and power the contest has to offer. Base stats and abilities, so his sig ability, his prestige is just absolutely terrible, so don't rank this guy up for prestige, okay? Terrible, 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 but his regeneration is quite nice, so I think he's worth a couple 6 stones, but we'll see. We'll see how it scales. So, Kingroot Mechanics, alright? Kingroot's human experiments have uncovered new techniques for the Master of Plants to utilize in his quest for power. In addition to his immunity to bleed, the King of Planet X's thirst for power can no longer be quashed, and he's immune to power drain and power burn effects. That's great, man, from all classes, too. That's actually kind of crazy. His malice now grows more intense as the battle wears on, granting additional potency to his fury buffs, and with the sig unlocked, longer poison duration. It doesn't say it, but don't worry for the Kingroot fans, he still has this regen on his sig. Experimentation into the effect of poison have also granted new abilities. His heavy attack now prolongs poison effects and armor break debuffs on the opponent, and his noxious special 2 breath now deals direct damage on top of its poisonous effects. His devastating special 1 now deals lasting effects to his opponent's armor, chipping away with each armor break debuff until there is nothing left to break. So strengths, long fights. Kingroot enjoys long battles that allow him to ramp up his malice effects as time wears on. Armored opponents. Tech and other champions that rely on armor up buffs will quickly find their armor in tatters with Kingroot's devastating special 1 armor breaks. Weaknesses. Mystic champions. Kingroot is heavily reliant on his fury buffs to deal damage, which can be easily handled by Nullify and other mystic tricks. Can't use a buff champion against buff nullifiers. Wow, what a concept. Abilities. Always active. Unique physiology grants immunity to bleed, power drain, and power burn effects. That's so nice, man. That is such a good... That's going to make him immune to, like, the nodes that drain your power over 20 seconds and stuff like that. Tech and Mystics alike will now find their power-reducing abilities useless in the presence of Mighty Kingroot. Personal Fury buffs. Unless otherwise stated, Kingroot's Fury buffs each provide 501 attack rating and last 13 seconds. That seems really good. Let's quickly check out and see what it's like right now. So right now it's 484 for 12 seconds, okay? So this is a second longer, and it's a little bit more potent too, so that's definitely not too bad. Whenever Kingroot receives a debuff, he will spend 1 personal fury buff after 0.5 seconds to purify that debuff. That works the same. Pretty much nothing's being taken away from Kingroot here, so everything he has, he still has. He's just gaining a bunch more, and things are more potent, all right? But now, here's another thing, though. So the furies are a little bit more potent, but look at this. While Malice is active, gain up to 100% fury buff potency based on how long the fight has gone on, max bonus after 100 seconds. That is crazy. Kingroot starts the fight with a Malice passive, which grants 3 fury buffs each time it activates. Malice lasts as long as Kingroot has at least 1 personal fury buff active. So I think as of right now, he only gains 2 fury buffs naturally, right? So now he's going to gain 1 extra. It's more potent, and they get more potent as the fight goes on. That's really, really good, man. The king grows more impatient as time wears on, granting his fury even more potency with each passing second. Great for Kingroot, bad for stubborn opponents. When Malice is on cooldown, any attack from other champion has a 20% chance to grant 1 fury buff. When cooldown ends, gain 1 fury buff for each charge acquired and re-enter Malice. Each time Kingroot's attack is evaded, auto-blocked, or misses, gain 2 fury charges. That's great! Cooldown 3 seconds. Cowardice only fuels King's Rage. Slippery Spider-Verse champions and autonomous auto-block opponents alike will find their stunning crafts used against them when the King's Malice returns. I think it's going to be really good against, like, MCOC, right? All the auto-blocking. Heavy attacks. Pause all poison and armor break debuffs on the opponent for 3 seconds. Malice. Spend 1 fury buff instead to pause for 6 seconds. Developer's note. Use in unison with Kingroot's special 1 to continuously degrade the opponent's armor, or with his special 2 to keep the poison flowing through the opponent's veins. So that's great, man. You just keep that poison going with the heavy attack. Wow, dude. That's crazy. So that's from the special 2, of course, but we'll get to that. Special 1, Floral Ferocity. Inflicts up to 3 armor breaks, not just 1, with each having a 100% chance to activate, removing an armor up buff and reducing armor rating by 286 for 15 seconds, max attacks 10, alright? Each one reduces armor potency by 10%. Malice, spend 1 fury buff to make the armor break indefinite. Not too bad. So I guess that's going to make things a lot faster now if you want to ramp him up. Only have to do, he used to have, I think, a max, was it 7 he can get? Now he can have a max of 10, and he puts 3 on each special 1. Not too bad. Special 2, Internal Toxicity. Each hit of Kingroot's Caustic Breath deals 1169 direct damage. This damage is tripled against robot champions, so he can fight poison immune champs now. He always could, of course, but I mean, he has a lot of poison damage. 100% chance to inflict a poison debuff, reducing healing effects by 30%, and dealing 3340 direct damage over 10 seconds. And keep in mind, you can pause it, and you can extend it, which is great. Malice, spend 1 fury buff to increase the poison potency duration by 100%. Duration. So that'd be 20 seconds, and then you can pause it. Holy crap. That's really good. That's really good, man. Special 3, 100% chance to gain a regeneration buff, recovering 10% health over 3 seconds. This regen buff is paused while Kingroot is heal blocked. Malice, spend 1 fury buff to increase the buff duration by 50%. Is that better than it is now? I'm not sure, but right now it says he regenerates 3,933 health as of right now. So I feel like that's better. I'm not sure. Actually, no, that's looking like 10%. So it's looking like the same, the exact same. However, it's always been really, really good. So here we are. Sig ability, Unyielding Might. While Malice is active, gain up to 100% poison duration based on how long the fight has gone on. So that's crazy. It already lasts like 20 seconds with the Fury buff. Max bonus after 100 seconds. When Malice enters cooldown, gain a regen buff, recovering 7,572 health over 13 seconds. That is so much, man. That is like 20% of his health. Is that buffed as well here? Because if they buffed his regen, no, they didn't buff his regen. So at Think 200, man, he's unkillable. He's unkillable, and now he's a powerhouse too. Wow. All right, I'm sold on Kingroot, guys. Obviously, don't rank him until you test him. Don't rank him until you see videos on him, but he just looks really good. He looks really good. Synergy bonuses: Giant Monstrosities with Venom the Duck, Mojo Abomination, and Mole Man. Love me some Mole Man. Kingroot plus 35% poison and armor break duration. More poison duration, guys. Holy crap. Also, Mole Man. Let's highlight him. Size: extra large champions plus 4% health and attack rating. Contemptuous Malice with Crossbones. Kingroot, while fighting heroes, Malice grants an additional Fury buff, and the chance to gain Fury charges during cooldown is increased by a flat 10%. That's nice to have. Crossbones, start the fight with 2 Fury buffs. That's actually pretty nice for Crossbones. And then just some generic synergies too. Armor rating, attack, critical rating, blah blah blah. Then Recommended Masteries, extended enhanced Fury. Further increase the potency of Kingroot's Fury buffs to maximize his offensive capabilities. And also I should say the Suicide Masteries too, because this guy is looking super duper suicide friendly, just like he always was. Yeah, guys, this guy's looking pretty dope. I'm pretty sold on him. I can't wait to test him out and mess around with him. He looks awesome. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about the Kingroot buff in the comment section below. Are you excited to see it? I'm excited to see it. Let me know what you think. And hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other future buff details and gameplay coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.